How you doing, Achievers? Ajit Sidhu here. It's another beautiful day. I just want to quickly talk about something that I saw today. I was out at my nursery and I was driving back and I had my son in my car and I was driving to a traffic light. And on the traffic lights, near the traffic lights, there was a beggar sitting there on the floor with his hands up. And people were walking past him, looking at him and just walking straight past him, looking at him and walking straight past. Some were even looking at him and shaking their head, just looking at him, whilst this man was just sitting there, asking for something. And it reminded me of a time a few years back when I was in a shopping center. It wasn't an actual shopping center, it was a street full of shops. And he was sitting there, a beggar, on the floor in front of a pharmacy newsagent type place that sold alcohol. And I looked at this establishment and I looked at this gentleman and I shook my head. I looked at him, shook my head, being all righteous, and said to myself, if I give this man, this is in my head, if I give this man some money, all he's going to do is get up, go straight into the establishment and buy himself alcohol. And I'm going to destroy the economy, destroy society by giving this gentleman some money. And on top of that, he should be working. Why is he just sitting there? There's jobs out there. You can do stuff for free. I walked straight past him. And something inside of me made me stop. I turned around, looked at him, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give him some money. So I dug into my pocket, and I only had a £10 note. And I pulled it out, and I walked over to him. And as he was looking down, holding his hands way up high, I placed the £10 note as quickly as possible in his hands and just quickly walked away. And he looked up, saw the £10 note, and he couldn't see who gave it. And I felt great. I felt really good about myself. I thought, you know what? That was really nice. And I've had a rush of great feelings. But then when the rush of good feelings came along, the mind chatter came, said, see, you went and destroyed the society. The whole world is going to explode now. Just watch. You might as well just stand there and watch this man walk into the establishment and buy himself alcohol. Well, the man got up. He looked at the £10 note. He had a huge smile on his face. He looked at the establishment. He walked straight in. I waited. I stood there, watching, nodding to myself, being all righteous. And there he walked out. He walked out with a bottle in his hand. A bottle of infant Calpol. My righteousness shrunk. It shriveled up. The feeling that I had disappeared. And I felt ashamed to actually think those thoughts. And I just thought, what if I had just carried on walking? Everyone had carried on walking. He just needed a bottle of Calpol, infant Calpol, for his child. So the moral that I'm trying to get here, to spread here, is it doesn't matter what people do with their money. If we dig into our pocket and give charity, we give charity for a selfish reason. We give a charity for a massively selfish reason. It's the great feelings that we feel once we've handed the money and walked away. We feel abundance. We feel wealth. We feel a glow. We feel like there's a spring in our step. And that selfish reason is the reason why we should always dig in our pockets and give something to someone that's sitting there. What they do with that money is up to them. But when we give, when you walk away, that feeling, we never get that feeling apart from the moments when we give. Living is giving. When we give, that abundance opens up. And so the possibilities are endless. So if you are stuck, if you are hitting that plateau, if you don't know what to do, if you are feeling down, go out. Go out now and find a homeless person and give them some money. If you can do it anonymously, give it to them. Hand it, walk away. Don't even get a thank you. Just for your own selfish reason, because the mental block that everyone has in every day or every week when they're trying to do something explodes. And that is one huge, huge life hack. If you're ever stuck, if you're ever trying to create something, if you're ever trying to do something in business, if you're in loggerheads with someone, just go out and give. Because if I hadn't discovered that secret for my own selfish reasons, I would have just walked around thinking I'm right, I am right. Everyone wants to feel right. But it's better to be kind than right.